Hi, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. I'm filling in for Robert Osborne while he is on spring break, not behaving as the kids are in these movies. At least we don't think so. We programmed a week of films about spring break, and joining me to help introduce them is my new friend, a man who knows these films better than anyone, 60s film expert and author of the book Hollywood Surf and Beach Movies, Tom Lisanti. Tom, welcome back.
Thanks, Ben. It's great to be here again.
Yeah. The next classic beach movie we have is from Columbia Pictures in 1964, featuring some of the best surfing footage ever shot. It's Ride the Wild Surf, starring Fabian and Shelley Fabre. So this starts in a different way than most of these beach movies because we have this authentic, great surfing footage. So what happens?
Art Napoleon and his wife, Jo, took real Malibu surfers like Mickey Dara, Mike Hinson, who went on to be in The Endless Summer, Phil Edwards, and brought them to Hawaii and to surf the huge waves of the North Shore in Waimea Bay. He had this great footage of these guys surfing, took it back to Columbia Pictures, and pitched a story about these three surfers who come to Hawaii to compete in like I think it's called the King of the Mountain competition. And Columbia Pictures, who had the big hit with Gidget, said yes, and they greenlighted the movie. The
idea then to hire regular actors to portray these surfers on land, and then what? And they literally then just matched the bathing suits.
Correct.
Right?
Yes. They had to match the bathing suits. They had a brunette and two blonde guys, so they had to hire to match, and also to match the bathing suits. Correct.
This movie, as many of these movies has the sort of the wonderful inconsistency where you then get to see actors as the characters paddling out into the ocean, which looks like a lake, right?
Yes.
And then 4 seconds later, they're riding 20-foot waves that appear to have emerged out of nowhere.
Yes, and that's the one criticism the real surfers at the time had for this movie. However, Peter Brown and Jim Mitchum actually learned to surf and handle their boards a little better than Fabian and Tab Hunter. And actually, there's an interesting story. Jan and Dean sing the title song, Ride the Wild Surf, and they were also supposed to be in the movie.
So what happened? They sing the title song, and it was often that some of these singers would show up with parts in the movie. But Jan and Dean got cut out of the movie, despite doing the title song. Why is that?
Jan and Dean were friends with, or actually lending money to a childhood friend of theirs who turned out was part of the kidnapping plot of Frank Sinatra Jr. And when the story hit the newspapers, Jan and Dean's name got dragged through the mud, even though they had nothing to do with this kidnapping.
But it was an old friend, and they were giving the guy money.
Exactly. So all the bad publicity, Columbia Pictures got scared, and at the last second cut them from the movie and replaced them with Tab Hunter and Peter Brown. Problem was, Peter Brown got Dean's part, and Dean had blonde hair, so dark-haired Peter Brown had to have his hair dyed blonde.
But they didn't take the song out.
No, they used the song at the end, and it was probably one of the best surf songs from all these movies, and it was a huge hit on the charts.
The power of Frank Sinatra reaches even into the beach movies.
Yes, it does.
All right, thank you, Tom. Let's have a look at the film now with a cast that also includes Barbara Eden and Tab Hunter. It's from 1964. Here is Ride the Wild Surf.